Welcome to the abnormal horror visual novel Corpse Factory. This is no party to attend to. Demo version. This is about a horrific website which has said that people can put photos of a person that they wish to be dead. So, like, you go to this website and you put an image of somebody that you want dead, and then afterwards, somehow, within a day or so, don't know the time frame, that person will die. That sounds so horrific! But it's fascinating to see this kind of concept being put into play, because it really plays a tale of like occult and paranormal and supernatural in a way. So then, let us select a new game. You'll be able to find this game down in the description below, so that you will be able to play it for yourselves. So let us see what this adventure tells us. Prologue, Imai Katsuno. And this is just an ordinary day at the school. Stormy, I know these blankies have been talking about me behind my back. How dare they do that to me? Do they not know of who I am and stuff like that? They flash those fake smiles when I walk past. They wave half-heartedly and say things like, "Oh, hi, Emmy. Oh, you're the only one brave enough to pull off that look." They're all two-faced lying blanks. I hate each and every one of them. Amano, Sachio, Kurosawa. Just look at them. Everything about them is fake. Fake lips, fake nails, fake smiles, fake personalities. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I am a fake blank too. But even I know I'm not as bad as them. I'm not horrible to every person I meet, just the ones I don't like. It's not fair that I have to work with them. I just want a part-time job, something breezy and casual. How was I supposed to know these delinquents would obsess over tormenting me? Amano is unbearable, but probably the least terrible of the three. She's a year younger than me and acts like she's some famous pop idol. But she's a dropout just like me, working in this dead-end part-time job just so that her parents don't kick her out of their house. Ouch. She spends her evenings singing at underground bars and hanging out with shady talent agents who swear they can promote her and make her the next big pop star. She gets taken advantage of time and time again, but never seems to learn her lesson. I don't know if she's just stupid or if she really thinks she's on the right track to becoming famous. Famous for the wrong ways. Sachio is a kind of straight-laced girl you see at every school, studying her ass off to earn her parents' approval. Why is this always about parents and stuff like that? The type of girl, and also why are these girls color-coded as well in the text? That always has the best grades but never really has any friends. She's the kind of girl that graduates, then the reality of the real world knocks her on her ass. And then she realizes she actually has no clue what she's doing, just like the rest of us. So she settles for the first crappy job she could find, and then suddenly it's 3 years later she's still moping up vomit just to meet ends meet. Instead of being humbled by her station in life, Sachiko decides to take her anger out on everyone around her. I've seen her slap customers out of frustration. That is horrible customer service. You should be fired for that. Rumour has it that she strangled the manager on one occasion. Apparently he's too afraid to fire her now. But I don't blame him. I'm afraid of her too. And then there's Kurosawa. I could write an entire blog on all the things I hate about her. She's pretty, but she's very aware of it. So just a pretty exterior with a crap interior. She seems to have a new sugar daddy every few weeks. Some poor old fool that she strings along and... Okay, we'll move on from that. She must be nearly 30, but all her friends are still in senior high school. It's more than a little weird. They hang around the train station, bullying homeless people and shoplifting from the convenience store. I'm pretty certain she's done that once or twice. Kurosawa is just an all-around terrible person. She makes Amano and Sachio look like saints in comparison. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a worse group of co-workers. Finally, there's me. What about oneself? Imai Katsuno, university dropout, part-time cashier, and up to my ears in debt. I live in a crappy apartment in a bad neighborhood just to keep my head above water. My apartment building is filled with deadbeats, loan sharks, junkies, perverts, you name it. As if that wasn't bad enough, I had to work 4 days a week with the 3 worst girls I've ever met in my life, from all different backgrounds. Today is no different from any other day. A man who greets me at the door, her disgustingly puffy and pouty lips pulled back in a half snarl, half smile. I can smell the sickly sweet scent of too much lip gloss from 10 feet away. Oh, hi, Army. You're late again, you know. I don't need to be pointed out about that factor, thank you very much. Blank. Yeah, sorry. Just let me past. I'll go clock in. Whatever. Kurosawa wants to see you. Can you, just go see her? Fine. Amano walks off. I look around for Kurosawa. The stale stench of cigarette smoke eventually overwhelms the lingering scent of lip gloss in the air and leads me to her location. You wanted me? Katsuno, I need you to process a big refund. Don't mess it up, okay? It's for a regular customer. Okay, I can do that. What am I refunding? There's a bunch of shirts on the counter. Just read them up and refund them for cash. You can leave the money in the envelope under the register. Fine. I'll take care of it. Thanks. I'm going for a smoke break. Again. I decide to clock in before processing the refund. I won't be paid for this shift if the company doesn't know I came into work. I go behind the counter and retrieve a sign-in booklet. I flip today's date and fill in my details. Done and done. The shirts at Kurosawa were mentioned online haphazardly over the counter. I pick them up and scan each one. They're not cheap. The first rings up at 11,000 yen, and the next is 13,000 yen. There are 6 shirts sold up, each one a little more expensive than the last. They don't look worn, and the tags are intact. I'm supposed to ask for a receipt, or proof of postage before making a refund, but the customer's obviously not here. Besides, the request came directly from Kurosawa, my superior, so I can't exactly refuse. The refund goes through the system successfully and the cash drawer opens up. I count out the correct amount of money in 10,000 yen bills, then pop an elastic band around the cash and put it in an envelope. I also put a copy of the refund receipt and slip it in with the cash. Job done. I slide the envelope back under the register and lean against the counter. Surveying the store, I can see that there aren't any customers around. It's still early in the morning after all. We don't usually get much business until around lunchtime. I hover around the register for a while, biting my nails and staring at the clock to pass time. Kurosawa eventually returns from her smoke break. Half an hour must have been passed by now. Who does she think she is? Probably the boss. You finished that refund? Yeah, I did it just like he said. Okay. She rummages around underneath the cash register and pulls out the envelope stuffed with cash. Her fingers flick through it quickly, counting each note, as she nods as though satisfied. Good work, Katsuro. I'll pass it on to the customer next time they come in. No problem. Anyway, I'll take over the cash register for a while. Do you want to go tidy up stock? Yeah. Okay. I'm not too bothered if Kurosawa wants to take over my register duties. It's boring standing around. I'd much rather be doing something than nothing. As I head towards a rack of untidy jackets, Sachio bumps into me. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, of course, tired eyes. You look like you need to go to sleep. Again. Sorry. Did she actually just apologize to someone? Sachiko, the customer abuser. That's fine. You okay? I haven't been sleeping really well. We can tell! We can tell by the bags under your eyes that you're not sleeping well. I'm just tired, that's all. Well, get some rest, I guess. Thanks. Look, while I've got you here, I know I haven't really been easy to get along with lately. I've got my own personal issues, but there's no reason to take it out on you and the other girls. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Sachiko has had a change of heart? So I'm resigning as of today. I don't deserve this job. I want to apologize and make sure there's no bad blood between us. Sachiko, I don't know what to say. I never expected this from you. Yeah. If you're resigning, do you have another job lined up? Nope, not yet. But I need to work on myself first. I have a lot to think about. Well, I mean, as long as you're sure about this, I am. In that case, then thank you for apologizing. I forgive you. Thank you, Emmy. Well, until next time, then. Yeah, until next time. Sachiko takes her leave. I'm still taking the a bit taken aback by her sudden personality change. Did I just misjudge her from the start? No, you didn't. No, that can't be it. She has a history of abusing customers and co-workers. No, I imagined all that. Regardless, I'm actually kind of glad she's trying to get a grip on her life. I hope everything works out for her. If she resigned today, then I suppose the only two troubled co-workers left are Amano and Kurosawa. I glanced at Amano, who is standing by the door, waiting to greet customers. She has a vacant expression on her face, like always. She's always gazing into the distance. I then looked toward the register, where Kurosawa should have been standing, but she's not there. Didn't she offer to take over register duties for me? Where the hell did she disappear to? I wander behind the counter. The register doesn't look like it's been touched. Out of curiosity, I slide my hand around. Oh no. Sachiko. And the cash stuff envelope is gone. No sign of it. The receipt from refund is lying on the floor. I bend down and pick it up. It's a standard refund receipt stating the value of a transaction. My name is signed at the bottom of it since I was... Oh my goodness sakes, this is bad! The refunded money is gone and so is Kurosawa. Did she? No, she couldn't have. Surely she wouldn't run off with the money. No one would be stupid enough to risk their job over that, would they? Ah, that's Katsuno. You should go ask her about it. Huh? Kurosawa's still here. She seemed to pop up from nowhere. Katsuno, a word if you please. Ah, Hiroto, the manager of the store. He normally spends his time in the office out back, so it's kind of unusual to see him here. What could he want with me? Kurosawa was tending to the register when she noticed that the system flagged a large refund as suspicious. Do you know anything about it? Well, yeah, I processed a big refund this morning. Is that so? Do you have a receipt? Here. I hand him the transaction receipt that is still between my fingers. He looks over it once, then twice, his eyebrows frowning. That is quite a large refund. No wonder the system flagged it. Did you get approval from Kurosawa before processing this? Kurosawa was the one who asked me to process it, sir. I never even spoke to the customer that it was intended for. That's not true, Hiroto. Oh, you liar! You are such a liar! Where is the refunded money now? Well, I put it in the envelope underneath the register, but... There's no money here. You are such a dirty little liar! Interesting. No money to be found, and... Katsuno, you're the one who signed off for the refund. That makes you responsible. Yeah, I did sign it, but... You're going to have to tell the truth, Katsuno. Did you take the money? Don't make me get the police involved. Wait, hang on. You think I stole it? Kurosawa asked me to process a refund and left the cash in an envelope. Nonsense. That's simply irresponsible. It's not safe to leave the cash out of register. But I feel my stomach beginning to sink. What exactly is happening here? Confess at once, Katsuno. I didn't steal the damn money. If anyone stole it, it was that blank Kurosawa. Enough. We're not going to stand here and argue about this like bickering school children. Sachiko. Like a serpent sneaking out of the shadows, Sachiko slides beside Hirota. Yes, Hirota, did you witness Katsuno taking them? Oh my goodness, is she going to be the one to do this? Oh no. Great. We got one of these kind of tales. Yes. Oh yes, sir. Just this morning she acted like she was processing refund and pocketed the cash. I meant to bring it to your attention sooner, but... That blank, she hasn't changed at all. She just sold me out. I meant to catch a glimpse of Kurosawa smirking at Sachiko. They nod in unison and giggle. Are they in this together, or they throw me under the bus so they can just steal some cash? I can't believe it. I'm so freaking angry. There you have it. A witness to your crime, Kurosawa. If you would kindly call the police. Yes, sir. Wait just a minute! I scream louder than intended, but my blood is boiling and I can barely control myself. I didn't steal any money. Why don't you check the security cameras? You'll see that I'm innocent. Oh, you know these cameras haven't worked in months, right? I suppose nowadays they're mostly just for show. Of course, if Hiroto really wants me to, I could go double check just to be sure. Though, I think that would just be a waste of time. Thank you, but that won't be necessary, Kurosawa. Oh dear. Amano, please show everybody what you found. You got it, boss. I didn't even realize Amara was part of this discussion. She is leering at me disgustingly and slapping an envelope against her open palm. Found this Watto cash in Katsuno's locker out. You put it there? No, the brown-haired one did that. They all want me fired, that's the thing at the end of the day. They all just want me fired. You're all gonna pay for this with your lives. You're lying. I haven't even had time to go back out today. I mean, what do you want me to say? You think the cash just appeared out of nowhere? It would seem all the evidence against you, Katsuno. Since you relocated the money, I wouldn't have you arrested, but you will not step foot in this store ever again. Do I make myself clear? You're fired, and I'll make sure you never work in any of our stores again. For goodness sakes. These snakes. These absolute snakes. The quiet giggling and snickering of Kurosawa, Sachiko, and Amano buzzes in my ears until my skull feels like it's going to burst. Hiruto grabs my shoulder and tries to lead me outside, but I jerk away and stumble backward. My back slams into the glass window at the front of the store. Thankfully the glass didn't shatter, but I can immediately feel a bruise forming. I push myself forward, regain my balance, and duck towards the sliding door. See you around, Emi. Oh, well, I guess not. Hey, these girls, honestly. I blank tears out of my eyes as I dash through the store's front door. Those absolute snakes. That is the kind of people in this world that makes it horrible. Just people looking to get a temporary thrill out of someone else's misery. My anger and fear and anxiety get the better of me, and it's a good 5 or 10 minutes before I realise I've been running aimlessly through a shopping mall. I reach a hand to my eyes to wipe away the moisture and take a deep breath. I look around trying to get my bearings. The escalators, at least I know where I am. I need to sit down and compose myself. If I don't calm down, I might be tempted to return to the store and start punching those 3 absolute a-holes. With my head down, I blindly charge towards a small seating area. Ah, watch out! I collide headfirst with somebody in front of me. Without thinking, I scream out in anger. Watch where you're going! Sorry. Wait, this girl. I know her from somewhere. Katsuno? Is that you? Huh? I know you. Where have we met? Yes, of course. We graduated from senior high school together, remember? Did we? Senior high school was more than a year ago. Feels like a different lifetime. How does she expect me to remember that? Maybe. Yeah. You're Satu, right? Aoi Satu? That's nice. That's me, you do remember. Well, kinda sorry. I've had a rubbish day. I've just got fired, so I'm not thinking straight. You got fired? I'm really sorry. You bumped into me pretty hard. Are you hurt? I'm fine. Aoi's rubbing her arm tenderly. I think I must have injured her, but I'm really not in the mood to stand here and apologize to some old acquaintance. I have to go. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I push past Aoi unexpectedly. The shy and spineless girl grabs my arm and stops me from leaving. Her grip is surprisingly strong. Katsuno, you say you just got fired. Is that true? What? Yeah, I'm peed off about it. Tell me what happened. Why are you so interested? I just thought maybe I could help, is all. Whatever, you can't help. Some blank set me up. She stole a bunch of money and made me take the fall. Ah, I see. Are we done here? Can I leave now? Sorry for keeping you. Yeah, okay. Once again I turn to leave, but Aoi's next words managed to catch my interest. You know, if someone got you fired, there is a way you could get revenge. Revenge? What is this go on about? Does she have some way for me to get back at Kurosawa? What am I thinking? I can't even step foot back in the store. My chance to get any kind of justice just doesn't exist. Revenge? What are you talking about? Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, hell no. You're not going cold on me. Tell me what you meant. Yeah. Okay, but let's talk quietly. There may be a way for you to get back at whoever got you fired. Have you heard rumors of the Corpse Girl's website? Corpse Girl? Who's that? Sounds like some death metal band. Aoi ignores my comment, and continues on with her speech. They say that if you visit Corpse Girl's website, you can request a death. Request a death? Where's this girl ranting on about? Hang on, start over. I'm completely lost. Like, there is a website in which you could possibly upload an image of somebody that you want dead, and then at some point, they die. Aoi frowns, a look of annoyance on her face. Say somebody wrongs you, and you want to get revenge on them. Go on. Rumors state that you can visit Corpse Girl's website and fill out a form in order to request a specific person's death. This Corpse Girl, is she like a hitman or something? No one knows the truth. All I know is that her victims always receive a photo of their own corpse before they die. That is abnormal. Like, how is that even possible? How is that possible? Yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting to use the website for some time. There's somebody that I'd be happy without. Like an ex or something. But I'm not brave enough to go through with it. Still, I want to know if the rumors are true. If you use the website, you can tell me if it works or not. This whole thing sounds sketchy, risky. Are the police gonna come get me if I go on this website? I've got no idea. Well, thanks, I guess. Aoi doesn't make a further attempt to stop me when I turn on my heel and walk away. I don't know what to make of her suggestion. Can such a website even exist? The ability to request a death just sounds so unbelievable. And yet, you feel that temptation reign over you. I find myself unable to get the possibilities out of my mind as I make my way towards the train station. Corpse Girl, a website tailored for revenge. I could Darby in Kurosawa, Sachiko, Amano, if I could remain anonymous, then no matter what happens, whatever fate befalls these girls, it couldn't be traced back to me. I start to wonder if ordering the deaths of a few girls simply because they got me fired is a little extreme. I think it's not because of the fact that you're fired, it's the process in which you got fired which makes you feel like you've been betrayed. Yeah, right, that other girl is going to turn herself in. They're all acting all cuddly-duddly to get on their act. Although they're not exactly saints, they're close to human garbage more than anything else. They've always been hostile towards me. I'd probably be doing the world a favour if I had them all killed. If they screwed me over without a second thought, who knows what they might do to their next unsuspecting victim. Yeah, killing all three of them is the right thing to do. Remove them from the planet will prevent them from hurting anyone else. My heart begins to race. Indeed, a new scheme is forming for today. The trip back to my apartment was boring. The train carriage is nearly empty, save for a few junior high school boys and a couple of women in business at here. What a combination. I have a few seats all to myself, so I sport out and check my phone for messages. When I feel confident that no one in the carriage is watching me, I decide to search for Corpse Girl's website on my phone. I don't exactly know how easy it will be to find. Maybe I should have asked Aoi for the address. Well, a quick search shouldn't be too hard. I begin to type Corpse Girl's website. Without the ellipses, of course. A few results pop up on my screen, but none of them seem relevant. There are links to funeral services, anime fan sites, but nothing really matches what I'm looking for. You're going to have to look at the dark web for that sort of thing, I think. Maybe this was a bad idea. I should probably delete my search history. Maybe just one more search. Corpse Girl requests a death. My phone seems to lag for a few seconds as the search is submitted. Then, a fresh list of links appears. The top result catches my eye immediately. Corpse Girl. Revenge at your fingertips. This must be it. I click the link and the website loads immediately. And what the hell? The website is simple. There's a freaky little dancing girl at the top of the screen who looks too happy to belong on such a website. Indeed. The whole site is really basic. A small blob of text offers instructions. Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. Watch out. Don't be an idiot and enter your own information. Damn it. Damn it. But what if I do want, or you will be cursed? What the hell? Is this site actually for real? I start to wonder if I should go through with this. There's very little useful information on this site. I mean, it does say request a death, but come on, is someone actually going to go out and kill a person I choose? And how on earth could someone receive a photo of their own corpse before they actually die? That just doesn't make any sense. It's very paranormal if you ask me. My heart suddenly skips a beat and I nearly drop my phone when it buzzes at me. Thank God it's just a text message. An unknown number, that's never a good thing. Wait a minute, there's a photo attachment. Who would be sending me a photo from an unknown number? My curiosity gets the better of me and I open the message. Oh. You? Kurosawa, you freaking blank. I knew it. I knew she set me up, and Amano and Sachio were on it too. They made me process a fake refund to get cash out of the register, so that my name would be on the transaction. And all for what? A bit of cash that they had to split 3 ways? Ugh. Kurosawa, okay, so it seems you'll be the first one on the list then. A few of the junior high school boys nearby look at me with worried expressions, but I don't give a damn. I'm angry. I'm furious. Kurosawa's going to pay. Indeed, I closed Kurosawa's message and returned to Corpse Girl's website. It's clear what has to be done. I'm going to request Kurosawa's death, and thankfully she provided a photo for me to be able to use. I'll read the website's instructions one more time to make sure that I haven't missed anything important. Enter the victim's phone number and upload a photo of the victim. I can't believe it. Kurosawa just signed her own death sentence. She sent me a photo of herself, and her phone number was included with the message. I fill in the phone number and upload a photo, my hands trembling the whole time. My thumb hovers over the submit button. I feel a chill down my spine. My face turns pale, and I immediately feel cold and clammy. Is Kuroshiro really going to die if I use his website, or is this all a sick hoax? I run through a possibility outcomes in my head. Possible outcomes. First possibility, nothing happens and Kurosawa is none the wiser. Second possibility, Kurosawa gets pranked by whoever is running this website. Maybe admin gets a kick from tormenting people. Kurosawa might just receive some spam text or something like that. Third possibility, Kurosawa dies, she gets murdered, or some elaborate scheme is concocted to make her die accidentally. My lips curl in a frenzied smile. I like the third possibility the most. I slam my thumb down and smash the submit button. Smash that like button. Prepare for the end, Kurosawa. When I get home, I can barely contain my nervousness. I'm shaking as I open the door to my tiny apartment. And it's a well-kept apartment. How would I know when or if Kurosawa is dead? Will Corpse Girl's website notify me? No, of course not. I didn't give any of my personal information to the site. The entire thing was anonymous. There is always a very, very sneaky, smart way to always trace back to the original sender. No matter how encrypted somebody is, there's always going to be a way, but it's just finding that way. And it's not like I can visit the store tomorrow and see if she comes into work. I'll be kicked out as soon as I show my face. So what do? Ah, that's it. I whip up my phone out of my purse and open Voice, a social network app that all my co-workers are connected to. Kurosawa, Sachiko, Amano, and I are all in this group chat labeled Work Life. We use a chat to swipe shifts with each other and complain about the boss. Just as I was hoping, I haven't been kicked out of the group yet. I swipe through the list of chat members and tap on Kurosawa's profile. Last online 1 hour ago. Perfect, if I use this app I can keep an eye on when Kurosawa is active. She only has to be using her phone for noise to detect that she's online. She doesn't necessarily have to be using noise itself. It's the best way I can think of to monitor if she's still alive or not. It will do for now, at least. At the very least. I wonder why Kurosawa sent me that photo of herself via a regular text message instead of through noise. Maybe she thought she could be busted for it if someone got into her noise profile. Who knows what this girl is thinking. Regardless, I'm thankful she made such a stupid mistake. I wouldn't have obtained her phone number if she hadn't decided to message me through noise instead. After all, noise is strictly an online service. No need for phone numbers. Come to think of it, where did she get my phone number from? Well, no matter, it worked out in the end. I slumped down on the couch in front of the TV and keep my phone firmly gripped in one hand, my knuckles whitening. I started to bite the fingernails on my other hand out of anxiety. In an attempt to distract myself, I switched the TV on and streamed some stupid reality shows. The distraction hardly works, and I find myself instinctively glancing at my phone every couple of minutes, waiting for any kind of update on Kurosawa's online status. The evening passes slowly. Let's see what's going on here then. Sunlight streams through the open curtains and I startle. Did I fall asleep on the couch? I wipe my mouth with my sleeve, clean off a trickle of drool from my chin. My phone is still in one hand, and I quickly check it. I tap the fingerprint smeared screen, but it's not responding. The battery died? I must have fallen asleep and left the screen on all night. I race towards my charger and plug it in, anxiously waiting for just enough energy to turn the phone screen back on. After what seems like an eternity, the phone comes to life. I catch a glimpse of the clock as I swipe the lock screen away. 6:34 a.m. and noise. I open up noise as quickly as I can and flick through to Kurosawa's profile. Huh? This profile is private. You are not connected to this person. Damn it, she blocked me. I frantically navigate to the group chat, only to find that I've been kicked out. Damn it, damn it. What can I do now? I've got no way of knowing whether Kurosawa is still alive. Well, there's also the news. I slam my phone down in frustration. It vibrates in retaliation. Huh? Another text message. I'll blink a couple of times. Who would be texting me at this hour? It might be Kurosawa again, trying to rub my face in her victory. Well, if that's the case, at least I would know that she's still alive. I hesitantly pick up my phone again and open the message. There's no text, just a photo attachment. That is Emmy. Well then, what the hell is this? I need to drop my phone in terror. A photo of a dead body, twisted, crumpled, like it has fallen from a great height. A splatter of blood is flickered across the grass. It's hard to make out the details. Dirty blonde hair, familiar clothes, smudged makeup. This dead body, is it supposed to be me? There can be no mistaking it. Without a doubt, this is a picture of my own corpse. I shriek again, unable to process what I'm seeing. I'm so entranced by the battered corpse that it takes me a minute to notice the timestamp in the corner of the photo. It's today's date, but something is off. The time says 7:28 a.m. That's about an hour from now. I shiver involuntarily and feel the sickening sensation of bile rising in my throat. This photo. Is this a prediction of my death? Am I going to die within the hour? And then the truth hits me harder than my face hit the ground in this grisly photo. Oh gosh. When you request a death on Corpse Girl's website, your victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. Before they die. I can't look at it anymore. I throw my phone to the side and curl up on the floor. Did Corpse Girl send this to me? And how? How did somebody get a photo of my corpse? A photo of it seemingly from the future? Is it possible? It has to be a hoax. Some trick. Some psycho tormenting me. Yeah, that's what it is. Someone's messing with me. Probably Kurosawa. I get up off the floor and stumble around. I'm kind of lightheaded and unbalanced, and my stomach feels queasy, ready to launch its contents through my throat in any second. I blindly reach across for my phone and finally grasp it with my near-frozen fingers. The phone number that sent the photo is an unknown number, but the digits don't match the number that Kurosawa texted me from yesterday. So it's unlikely this came from her. Bizarrely, the phone number is kind of weird. There are more digits than it should be possible. I tried to count them, but stumbled a few times in confusion. I eventually conclude that number has 18 digits. 18 digits, way too many. In addition, the phone number seems to repeat digits a lot. 666-336-666-22-666-44666. There's a pattern going on here. It seems too strange to be real. Is it possible to fake a phone number? Something interesting catches my attention. Even though the caller ID doesn't recognize the number, it has data on the origin of the number. Tokyo, Japan. My very own city. Perhaps the sender of the photo can mask their number, but can't hide their location. This gives me an idea and I decide to get to the bottom of the situation, despite my head throbbing and my stomach pleading to be emptied. I punch the phone number into a search engine along with the keyword Tokyo. One result. The link points to a popular discussion board, Noise Channel. It's an anonymous board where users can talk about almost anything. And no big surprise, it's owned and operated by the very same company behind the Noise app I use on my phone. I tap the link and get taken to a discussion topic from less than a week ago. I quickly read through it. Topic. Strange photo from an unknown number. Hey, so today I got a strange Gore photo from a number I don't have in my contacts. Not sure what the deal is. It was gross though. Wonder if any hackers could trace a number or something? It's 666-336-666-22666-44666. Seems like Tokyo area. I'm in Osaka. Okay, thanks in advance. The topic only has one reply. You got this too? Was a Gore photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar photo from the same number. Thinking about contacting the police, not sure if I'm overreacting. And that's it. The end of the discussion. Neither poster followed up on a conversation. Damn it, that's all. Because they all died within whatever time frame there was. That didn't give me anything to go on. Except now I know that at least 2 other people have received bloody photos of themselves. I wonder if those photos were as extreme as the one I received. What happened to those 2 posters? Why don't they continue the discussion? Do you know what would be incredibly creepy? Is if there was some way to like get a photo from, let's say, the internet of yourself in real life. This is no joke, but I don't want to come to fruition because it could be incredibly disturbing for somebody. But they get a photo of a real life person. They manipulate it in some way to look like that it's a crime scene. It's a death scene. It's the person dead, but it's a real photo of them, and it was originally when they're alive, or still alive, and let's say you go into a game, and then you get the option of, oh no, you wouldn't do this on stream, or you would hide it, of putting in your own phone number, and then when you input that phone number, whatever system is in place sends you a real life photo of you dead with a fake time on it and everything. Like, that would be so creepy. I feel myself beginning to sweat. My body's going from cold to hot and back again several times a minute. It feels like I have a fever, but I know it's just stress tearing me up. I check the time. 6:59. About half an hour until the time prints on the photo. I take a deep breath and the doorbell buzzes. I freeze in place, unsure whether I should answer the door. In this sketchy apartment building, it's a risk to answer the door on any given day, before even taking into consideration that some psycho just texts me a photo of my own corpse. I tiptoe towards the door on stiff legs and gaze through a peephole. There's no one there. Whew. How did you sneak around? I breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe I'm just on edge, or maybe they're just that short but you didn't see them. And the doorbell echoed from someone else's apartment. Besides, I don't know of anyone who would visit me unannounced, especially this early in the morning. I slump to the floor, my bag sliding down the door as I come to rest on the carpet. My legs splayed out haphazardly in front of me. I've had enough fear for one day. I just believe this whole thing is a hoax. It's probably karma for trying to get revenge on Kurosawa. Yeah, that's it. Karma. The doorbell rings again and I scream in shock. My head slamming back against the door I was resting against. I judge my feet and ignore the peephole. This time simply swing the door wide open. That's a big mistake. A gust of chilly morning air sweeps into my apartment and I shut my eyes tightly against the sudden cold. My messy hair tangles in the wind and obscures my vision when I open my eyes. Quickly I swipe the hair out of my face and look around. There's no one here except a body bag. A metal trolley is blocking the walkway in front of my door. A stark white bag, about the size of a human body, rests atop the trolley. My heart begins to race as I immediately recognize what this is. On TV, they always show these trolleys used in morgues to cart dead bodies around. Dead bodies. The vomit has been trying to escape my body all morning, finally finds its way out of my mouth. I retach and heave in the doorway until nothing is left inside my belly except the steaming stomach acid that threatens to burn through its fleshy container. The stench wafting from the trolley is overwhelming. Pinching my nostrils closed does little more than trap the horrific odor inside my own skull, and I gag and splutter involuntarily. My hand reaches forward, as though controlled by some being other than myself. I can't pull it back, and I can't prevent my fingers from grasping the zipper tag attached to the front of the body bag. I unzip the bag. herself. And there I am, a wretched corpse exposed to the day's first ray of sunlight. I stand here in the doorway as I lay there atop the trolley, simultaneously alive and dead, but more dead than alive in both bodies. The bruising on my face is horrific, and I reach a stiff finger to my own lips, my living lips, tracing the outline of the bruise I see before me. There's no pain where the bruise should be, and I breathe a sigh of relief, for why would there be any pain if I'm already dead? To feel pain would be absurd, and then I would really have to start worrying. I wonder how I died. Did I fall from a great height? Did somebody hit me with a car? Or did I collapse from some internal reason? Perhaps from organ failure or some undiagnosed sickness. Maybe I didn't die and the corpse in front of me is alive, living and breathing just as I do while standing in front of myself. Maybe this is all a prank I've pulled on myself, dying just as a joke but never really dying. Always living until a point I actually die is no longer a prank. My head is splitting. I can't think straight. All the thoughts in my mind are jumbled, the meanings behind unspoken words disappearing behind foggy clouds inside my shattered skull. To clear my head, I step around my corpse and stand by walkway's railing. I'm on the 4th floor of the apartment building. There are 2 floors above me, so I could go higher if I wish, but I'm pretty sure a leap from here would be enough to render my living body identical to that of the corpse on the trolley. At this point in time, there exist 2 versions of Amy Katsuno. One is living and is me, and the other is dead but is also me. But at the same time not me, because it's a different body. I can choose now to be alive and dead, or to be dead and dead. But I cannot choose to be alive and alive. So even if I choose to be alive and dead, I'll still only be half alive, but choosing dead and dead is nice and clean, absolute, an indisputably solid state of existence. I grip the cool steel handrail and lean over the walkway, my hair whipping against my face thanks to the relentless wind. 4 stories below me is a small courtyard, paved with concrete and decorated with the occasional shrub or flower bed. Great. I miss the concrete by about 2 feet. So you were possessed some way? Dirt sprays up in the air as my nose is crushed under my own body weight. I think about the photo Kurosawa sent me, with her smug smile and her hands full of stolen money. My teeth grind into my tongue and sever it, but it doesn't manage to escape my closed mouth. My mind wanders and settles on Corpse Girl's website. What was that all about, anyway? As far as I know, nothing happened when I submitted Kurosawa's details. Maybe Kurosawa found the website as well and submitted my details first. I guess Corpse Girl got me. Well played, Kurosawa. I think I could taste blood in my mouth, but it might just be a memory from some other point in my lifetime. A blinking light from a nearby parked car kind of irritates me, but then my vision turns black or blue and my only concern is how I'll never truly know what. Damn it. So you were possessed in some way. You wouldn't rationally do that, would you now? Corpse Factory! Is that the demo? Is that what the demo presents to us? Oh. A different... Oh, thank you for playing this demo. That's a different character. Unravel the mystery of Corpse Girl when the full game of Corpse Factory is released in 2022. A whole year away from the time of this recording. Developed by River Crow Studio. And lots of different names I, again, wouldn't be able to pronounce like the Japanese names of this game. So yeah, a really, really horrific backstory behind this game. Yeah, definitely themes of suicide. That right there was suicide, because she literally took her own life away. But that was quite a... not quite a disturbing, it's a very disturbing story behind it. Like, how this service gives you your own death, but not being able to give you any means to prevent it. Like, or maybe perhaps she just pushed her own corpse down there, like the one that she saw in that body bag. I'm not too sure if that was real her or not. But, nonetheless, we have ourselves a scenario here where we have several two-faced individuals. Like, literally two-faced. They act lovely and doubly in front of you when they're alone, but when they're with their friends, or quote-unquote friends, they mingle and manipulate you in some way. Like, that is just horrific. Absolutely horrific. Two-faced individuals like that in this world are the reason why there are so many bad things that happen. Like, you do it yourself, but you put the blame on somebody else because you asked them to do it, but because you have your name on the fine print of a refund receipt, that means that you're the one who has technically done the crime. And that is bad. Like, really, very, very bad. That puts honest, good people to shame because of snake-tongued individuals like them. Especially that brown hair one. I'm sorry, but she is just the worst. Like, you can sleep for all eternity for all I care. But then again, this is just a game. I would never ever possess such horrific thoughts and desires for other people in real life. Like, that's just too far gone. This is a game with fictional people and just data. Hope you guys enjoy this game for yourselves, and we shall see each other in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.